what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Premier League predictions video. This is match day 29 of the Premier League predictions. Now, this week is going to be a very interesting week because obviously, we don't actually have many games because a lot of the games are postponed. So realistically, there's only 4 games that will actually be taking place, and the rest are postponed. But for the week itself, it's actually a very, 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 very big week. I mean, before we get into it, match of the week, it would have been Arsenal Chelsea. I would have said the Merseyside derby with Everton Liverpool, Brighton Man City is a decent game, and West Ham Aston Villa, which I still think is going to be a very good game. But with these games postponed, it's going to be a quiet weekend, definitely. But these games will eventually come back. Firstly, we have to go through what happened last week. As always, if you guys don't know how the point system works, I get half a point for every team I predict correctly, and I get 1 point for the exact scoreline. Starting off, Manchester United against Everton. I said 2-1 to Manchester United. It was 2-0. Half a point. Crystal Palace Luton Town. I said 1-1. It finished 1-1. So that was incredible. Bournemouth against Sheffield United. I said 2-0 Bournemouth. It was 2-2. Wolves against Fulham. I said 2-1 Fulham. It was 2-1 Wolves. Arsenal Brentford. I said 4-0 Arsenal. It finished 2-1. Villa Spurs. I said 2-2. It finished 4-0 Spurs. West Ham Burnley. I said 2-0. It finished 2-2. Brighton Nottingham Forest. I said 1-0. It finished 1-0. Liverpool Man City. I said 3-2 Liverpool. It finished 1-1. And Chelsea Newcastle United. I said 1-1. It finished 3-2. So, if I'm not wrong, that is 3 points. Yeah, for the last week. Decent, maintaining that 3 points from match day 27. As we head into the new match day, starting off, we have got Crystal Palace against Newcastle United. Now, obviously, very different for both sides. Crystal Palace drew at home to Luton Town. In the last game, Newcastle United went away to Stamford Bridge and lost. This you would think that this is a Newcastle win, but with the way Newcastle are playing right now, I just don't think so. So I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw. It just seems like the most logical answer as of now. But again, Newcastle United could win. You never know. Next up, Arsenal against Chelsea. I see this as pretty simple, really. At home for Arsenal. I know earlier this season, obviously, Chelsea nearly won against Arsenal, and Arsenal came back with goals from Declan Rice and Trossard, wasn't it? I'm going to say 3-1 Arsenal. I just think it's going to be pretty simple for Arsenal. Manchester United against Sheffield United. United have to win, man. And I mean United as in Manchester United. 2-0. Should be, you would think, pretty comfortable. Wolves against Bournemouth. Now, this is a very good game here. Okay. Wolves coming off of the back of a win. Bournemouth coming off of the back of a draw. So, pretty interesting. I'm going to say 1-1 though. He has a draw written all of it. For sure. Burnley against Brentford, the actual first game that will actually be taking place. 1-0 Brentford, I guess. I thought they didn't play that particularly well against Arsenal, but obviously, you know, they got that goal that Ramsdale just gave away. But this is a Brentford side that surprisingly are what 15th right now, and you know these kind of games they have to win. If they don't beat Burnley, or if they lose to Burnley, serious problems. And another one, Luton Town against Nottingham Forest, certainly very interesting. Um, Luton Town nearly beat Bournemouth, and that is another game as well because um, that was for match day 17, I want to say. Anyways, um, speaking of that, the game finished 4-3, and Bournemouth were actually 3-0 down, and they bottled it, Luton. Um, and if I'm not wrong, I predicted Bournemouth to win 2-0 in that game earlier for match day 17, so that should be half a point. But I won't add it to this week's because it'll be very confusing and stuff. Anyways, Luton Town bottled a 3-0 lead. I mean, to bottle a 3-0 lead is tough. But I think the fact that they're at home against the Nottingham Forest, that they're struggling, they'll win. They'll surprise. 2-1. I think they will surprise a few people with the results. And next up, we have got Fulham against Spurs. Spurs went away to Villa Park, cruised themselves to the victory. 2-1 Spurs. Everton against Liverpool. Look, Everton aren't playing that well at the moment. Liverpool, you know, obviously played Man City, and really I thought were the better team, especially in the second half. Actually, they came out a different team. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Liverpool. And we've got two more games. Brighton against Man City. Brighton are just all over the place. They've got a new rules absolutely dreadful. They're without John McGinn, of course. I'm gonna say, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw again. Genuinely could see this game, you know, finishing in a high-scoring draw. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video.